Alright, just for that comment, Mr. Gallus, what happened the last time we played?
The last episode of Dragon Ball Z, we got on some ships and flew over to some other ships, battle barge to be precise, when a robot came back bleeding blood. Good times had by all. And then we kind of stood around a while, scratched some nuts, screwed some dames, went up to the bridge, and Gallus was being extra useful as always, doing quick high G maneuvers in space, because Mink has to always be there, judging him. My guy is a self-conscious pilot. I'm sorry.
Sure he is.
Now we're on the bridge, after Mink picked up the fantastical bolter. Fantastical powers.
He did pick up a fantastic bolter. It's been floating in space for 10,000 years and it's spotless.
Man. Stuff like that. Best items. Anyway, that's it.
Right, and I seem to recall, Zypher, you said you were doing something other than standing on the bridge? That'd be very difficult to do in a vacuum without taking your helmet off.
Nope, I was.
I mean, you can take your helmet off. I've got rules for suffocation.
No. I sucked my arm into my armor and snaked it all the way up there and got to it. But no, seriously, I
don't think it works like that. I
was searching around for anything quite useful.
Excuse me.
But I wasn't finding anything.
I seem to remember you failing spectacularly.
Yep, I couldn't find any useful equipment anywhere. The only thing I could notice was whatever Mink was picking up. So that's where I was left off at.
I'm gonna ask Suetonius if he could. Can I get to my data slate, Pat?
Did you bring it with you?
Let me see what's in my inventory.
If you brought it with you, then I'm assuming it's, on your belt or something.
Alright, I brought it with me. So Suetonius? Yeah. Could you download the schematics of the battle barge onto my data slate, please? Yeah, well, maybe someone doesn't want one person to know where we're going at all times. There's also some things that are not to happen.
I think the mind link sounds like a good idea.
Time to have a fantastically bad roll again, Pat. Oh man.
I'm almost tempted to do that.
Information is not stored. Okay. Fair enough, sir. Could you get them off? Wait a second.
Yeah, we're using Roll20.
Computer. Okay. Freezing. Alright, Mink, do you know where to go to possibly get power to this old jalopy?
Roll me your passive thing. I forget what it's called.
We're having a constant orgasm. 12 hours.
No, there actually was something that was happening to Draken.
I thought constant orgasms would be alright, but no.
Alright, well, you can't really explain it, but the phenomena that have been bothering you for the last several days have abruptly stopped. Absolutely. all you can tell is it is obviously been the work of a craftsman. There's very intricate inlays.
I wanna
On the case.
scrutiny check it now. Would it be like, can I see it? Can I see it? I'm gonna peer at it in the distance. Too far away.
It's a bolter.
Too far away.
Let's get our bad rolls out of the way. Alright, I'm gonna look at this little fancy bolter.
Is there any way, Sutanius, to get the cognators full of power again?
You guys are so bad, you haven't even identified the fucking pattern.
You know what? Fine. Here we go. We'll do it. Oh god. No. Stop it. Stop it. Fuck yeah!
Somehow, buried in Gallus's memory, he seems to remember this being called an Umbra Ferox pattern bolter.
It's that, you geniuses. Fucking Space Marine.
Hey, he's not even letting me look at it, so I have an excuse. I'm trying to see it from a distance in the dark. Okay. Anyways, what's our next plan? Gallus was busy trying to
Get
figure
some
something
power
out.
to the ship.
I have power in my suit. Can I link up to the parts of the ship and power?
His suit
Oh.
just shuts down. Oh.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that then. No.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1, and it always works.
Yeah, but if I roll 100, then I die.
Wait, did he?
Yes, he did.
You are correct. Bonus points for you.
Yep.
For paying attention.
I'm sorry. I was
No, you're not.
miles away.
I did remember him saying that. I just was thinking maybe my suit would have
Okay.
power.
Then, Jenkins, would you mind taking Suetonius back to the ship so he could, Listen, Mink. If you want to fly, be my fucking guest, Mink. Fly.
I've actually been tempted to get navigation or operate void ship,
Good.
but I'm probably not going to.
We have to explore more of the ship to find some of that stuff. So if you know, Mink would like to share some information with us, and I'll.
I'm gonna ask Mink where the armory is at.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
But wanted to mind link with me, you liar.
So anywhere there could be. He said maybe.
Ah, man.
It was in the Dark Age.
Very true. It's the Dark Age.
Lost in the strife.
I think I do know a little bit about the Adeptus Astartes. Let me see.
Well, the dog fucker wants to speak. How he is now. About his character again.
Yes.
To the armory. To the armory. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm glad the thing I said 2 minutes ago is the plan we're going with. Good enough. Go, Jenkins! Off! Da, 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 da. Nope. Nope. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Well, there was the unfortunate incident with the gore mine.
Oh my God!
I
You
mean,
bring it
just
up
saying.
again, Pat. I like how Mink. I like how Mink's done it, and it's just Gallus. Gallus.
Well-
When he did it, the only people that were down
God
there were
damn.
him and Zypher.
Yeah, but Jenkins wasn't there.
I saw. Yeah, but see, you had guys that probably told the story. I haven't told anybody what happened to Ming.
Well, I honestly still don't know what happened to Mink because tells Gallus.
It's the exact same thing that happened to you. They just didn't bother to tell you that that stuff was down there because they wanted it to happen to you.
Well, that and
Yeah,
Save
I
me
didn't know
some
he was
time.
going down there.
nobody tells Gallus anything. Helpful pilot. So
Thank you.
helpless. Bit of a feeling in the warp. It's kind of like the
Yeah.
Force, but less cool.
Yeah.
Assuming that nothing internally is messed up.
The ship split in half right next to the armory.
Well, I mean, it's not split in half, but it has been very severely pummeled.
I will jump a gap. I will do whatever I can. And I mean, whatever means not killing myself.
Well, I guess I'll follow you guys. I got nothing else to do. I mean, know how to get around the ship. The ragtag group of renegades.
Yep. Particularly more rag than tag. The small one? Yes. I did. I just have to find it in my list of things. Yeah. Good idea. Okay, I guess I can not bother to look that up.
Yeah, I don't even
Got a
think I
brain
remember what the
aneurysm
name
thinking.
was.
Ah! Yeah.
And now that Gal
Yeah, it's
told
got
us what it
a
was.
really weird looking scope and a box magazine and all this filigree.
Good word. I'll agree.
It doesn't do anything special other than looking significantly different than a modern bolter like the one that you're using now.
Well, hang on. I guess before we leave, or have we already left, Pat?
What's up?
I guess I should probably stay back in the hangar, so when Jenkins and them land, don't just leave Jenkins just swinging his nose
Yes.
around.
You actually have no idea what it does.
So would I know how to make it back to the? Never mind. Intelligence. Okay, what's my intelligence? Hope I remember how to get back down to the fucking Earth.
It's just a scope.
Yes!
I'm not giving you a chain attachment,
I know how to get back down to the damn flight deck.
so you're not going to get lost. That's fantastic.
Alright.
Thanks for taking my fun away.
No problem, bro.
You guys
Alright,
are dicks.
so I'm gonna take my guys and Jenkins and Sertanius back to the flight deck, and they can get on their way.
I'm just going to randomly walk through this barge, look for anything interesting.
Wow.
So you're just gonna leave
You are
us
a
and
ballsy
randomly walk
motherfucker, man.
around?
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Minox.
Good luck with that.
Sneak around nice and
please!
slow.
Minox!
I'm just
got my
following
box.
Mink. Following Mink to the armory.
Where you think the armory is.
Yes, where we think it is.
Just a big pile of demons.
Not at the moment. That's actually what I'm working on. Right now. I'm looking for one. Because the guys that did the fantastic one that I based the last several off of did not do a battle barge. None of their campaigns got that big. I can drop the picture of one and give you guys approximations of where you are. If that'll help you plan out your moves. This is one of the nice things I like about Roll20. You just grab pictures and drop them onto the thing. Oh, this was pretty big. I might have to actually put this into paint or something. Make it smaller. Well, while I'm screwing with this, Tom, you've successfully managed to make your way down to the hangar.
Yep.
You're, I'm assuming, staying in the hallway, so you don't have to dodge floating wrecks.
Yep. Know me so well, Pat.
Okay, I gotta find another picture. This one's too big. Momiji, what are you doing?
Trying to find my way towards the kitchen.
You want to go to the kitchen on the 10,000-year-old starship?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, the whole ship has been frozen.
Yes. And I search for anything that's kind of interesting once I get there.
No. Left him
back
behind.
at. Yeah, back in the other ship.
They don't make survival suits for dogs. I can't believe this is such a pain. I guess we'll just do drawings. I'm gonna get I'll get a picture of a model, and we'll just do drawings. No, it's not gonna be to scale at all. Unless I can use this one. It's at the resolution. It has to be under 5 megabytes. No, but when you get big, detailed, pretty pictures. Yeah. Do you want to pause the recording and just splice them together?
After that,
You guys
little
can
thing.
see it, right?
So you can stay classy.
You can see this though, right?
Yes.
Just let me know when you're rolling again. Okay. So, Draken, you guys are up here on the main bridge. Where you guys entered, there's a flight deck. I'm going to use orange here for this. These are for launching drop pods.
Is anyone else seeing this?
I see the red mark, but I don't see the other ones.
You don't see the 5 orange dots?
Yeah, I see those now.
Okay, they're starting to show up now.
You guys came in right here. There's a hangar deck here, and there's a hangar deck here.
Okay. So we came underneath, went up to the bridge, and now we're heading off to where we think the armory's at. And who knows where Minox is going.
Minox is going to the kitchen.
Yeah, does he know how to get there, though?
No.
Like I said, who knows where he's going?
Well, no, I just want to explore and make sure there's nobody else on the ship besides us. Or something.
All the marks just disappeared for me, Pat.
I'm deleting them. They've
Robots,
been
man.
waiting for you.
Robots. It's Terminator. Tyranids. Face
The
Hulk.
random gene
Oh
stealer
god!
just...
Oh god. They're coming everywhere! Oh! And Mink. Minox, this was all Minox's plans. He is the master of the
so
Tyranids.
I'm gonna color code everything so you guys can at least see where you're supposed to be. Tom, you're this purple, so you're down here.
I like
That
it.
looks terrible. Draken, you're looking for the armory. So you guys are gonna be looking somewhere in this vicinity. You're not exactly sure exactly where. As for crew decks, since you're looking for the kitchen, it's gonna be back here somewhere where the human crew are birthed.
I came back.
Okay, so. We off? Right.
Unless you're looking for anything else, yeah, you're off. I was under the impression you were off.
That's what I was too.
So you guys are going to be walking for a while. Tom, you're also going to be down there for a couple hours.
Before I leave, I'm gonna ask Suetanius if he fixed my plasma pistol. Suetanius, did you fix my... Gave you? Tell you what, Satanius, just like I told Mink, plug yourself right in the ship and you can fly us out of that asteroid field next time. Have at it, sir. Robot, creature, thing. I don't know what that means. Oh, the little robot is angry.
Super angry.
Alright, Jenkins. You take care of our robot friend. Get him back here as quick as you can be. Nah, dude. Totally going into another one of those. If this ship has power, I'll find a way to crash it. Remember those wise words, Jenkins. Oh yeah, that'd be sexy as hell. Now get the fuck flying. And we can have this little pissing match when you get back. Alright, so they're off.
Alright, so Mike, you guys have covered about a quarter of the distance from where you started, which was up here. You're about here now. Roll me some scrutiny. Cypher, you want to see if you can do one better? Nope.
Nope.
Why'd I even ask? Mike, the whole time you guys have been walking, you haven't seen, other than the guy on the bridge, a single Raven Guard. You've come across quite a few dead word bearers.
Aye. Now that you mention it. Would seem kind of weird for them to abandon a ship like this. But...
And you would have expected, if there was a last stand, that it would be on the bridge.
yeah. That is a little unnerving, sort of. Okay, that could make sense then. Very true. Yeah, I'm assuming, and if the ship is damaged enough and they had no way of returning to it or lost it, I could see that. Yeah.
What was the name of that passive skill that you had, Draken? Warp sense. And that's a test that you take when you encounter something. Okay. So it's like if you guys wander into a room that has something in it, I have you take the test to see if you notice. Okay. I am too, because lets me fuck with you some more. You guys have just basically been walking through corridors that are... They pretty much look the same.
Okay. So we're still walking. How's Mumiji doing? Or
Can I,
Minox?
can I like roll to kind of get an idea of where I am?
I would hope so. Otherwise you're just wandering aimlessly. And that could
Okay.
be a bad plan on such a big ship and limited oxygen.
Okay. What kind of roll was that?
That was perception, and you failed.
I did.
So you have no idea where you are.
Alright, I'm gonna try to backtrack my way. Uh, I guess I try boxing you guys, try to figure out where you guys are. I don't know. Hello, yes. This is Minox. I don't know where I am. Where are you guys?
By all means.
And this is why my character gets frustrated with Mink. I don't know, he's starting to think Mink's okay, because he's starting to tell him information. That was in replying to Mink.
Yeah, I think instead I'm just gonna turn around, try to look for the armory instead then. And hopefully catch up to you guys.
Okay, so you're backtracking.
Alright. Let me see. Looks like I do have knowledge about, this is the Adeptus Astartes, right?
Yes.
I have Forbidden Lore. Could I roll on that to give me an idea of where I am in the ship?
You could try. It would have to be exceedingly good.
Yeah, I can see that. Where did I go? What answers that?
You're on a spaceship.
I'm gonna try rolling again, see if I can get a bearing of where I am, how to get back to them.
Nope. He's not actually sure which direction he's going. So he's just kind of wandering.
I warned him not to wander off. So how far out is Suetonius and stuff?
They're going to be several hours.
Okay. But they've probably left by now.
Yeah, they left a while ago.
So what's Gallus up to?
You would have to ask him. I can't actually tell you that.
Oh, I was just seeing if he was gonna, like, out of character, if he was gonna do anything.
He is doing stuff, but you'd have to ask him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. You're about a few hours late on that one. I mean, you're like, whatever, you know, while.
You guys are so quiet tonight.
Oh, I'm just following. We're just getting to the armory. We'll start doing. I'll do stuff when I get to the armory. That's my goal.
You're about halfway.
I'm dead set on a goal. Probably won't find anything good, but I'm gonna try.
You still haven't found a single Raven Guard. You found lots of serfs and word bearers, and you guys have seen evidence of extremely heavy fighting. I mean, there's bolt impacts everywhere you look.
Wonder if the Raven actually won the fight, but for some reason had to leave. It's very possible. Because it does seem weird that they're not anywhere, unless they picked up all of their own gene seeds and like picked up their bodies to take the gene seeds. Didn't see any life signs on the planet though, did we?
Unknown, rolling a 6.
That was a while ago. You can
I-
ignore that.
We're gonna lose Minox on the ship. It's gonna be dead forever. Lost forever. Then he'll realize it was all a dream. Hmm.
I'll probably have something happen to him. Unless he changes his mind, I'm going to give him a week to cool off. I'll just assume that he went back with Jenkins and Suetonius. Okay.
I know. I was just.
You guys are in the area of the ship that you're assuming has the armory. You'd have to actually start looking for it. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna be tapping around, looking for stuff, trying to find something. Because my combat prowess is up and ready. I'm ready for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a keen sense.
You turn the corner, and there's a just appalling sight in front of you. There is a mound of dead Marines in a choke point. They're all members of the Word Bearers. But there are so many of them packed into this hallway that it's coming up to about your chest.
Hey, Mink, I think I found something interesting here. Yeah, it's a pile of dead Marines.
Jock, and make a senescence test. Okay. No. Because it's not a fate point. It's not a fate point. Infamy points go before. If it was a fate point, you could absolutely blow a fate point. Nope, absolutely nothing out of the ordinary.
You know what? Okay.
They
So there's
apparently
a
don't
mound.
like you either.
There's a mound of word bearers that I've noticed. I'm gonna go up to it. I'm gonna see if did I notice if it's by a door or anything like that. It's just in the corridor.
It's just in the corridor. You can't see the end of the hallway because you're not projecting enough light.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have really good eyesight, but even you guys require actual light.
Yeah.
Even if it's just an absurdly small amount.
Can I move some of the bodies and see?
Yeah, but in order for dark sight to work, there has to be actual light present.
Yeah.
The only light being generated on this ship is by you guys. Yeah. They're attached to your helmet.
So can I potentially see if it's possible to move some bodies to get through?
You could absolutely try.
What am I rolling for it?
Strength. Yep, you get plus 10.
Oh, what? What? No. No. I'm a frickin' Space Marine. I'm the strongest out of all of us. No.
It is a bunch of powered armored space marines though. So
That are all
That is
dead
true.
weight.
That is true. We just
They fall on
wiggled
top of
them.
you.
He grabbed the guy on top, and the guy on top just would not budge.
Okay. I need some more leverage. I was just gonna say, let's climb over
You
and see if
could.
we can. What are we rolling to climb?
Agility.
Do I want to do infamy or not? Screw it. So I would have passed it because I was using the infamy point. Passed it way better than I did.
You guys scramble up and over the top, and as you're climbing down the front side, because all you could see from these Marines was the back. In addition to the bolter impacts that are marring their armor, there are several that have been hit with high energy weapons. Like you surmise maybe a plasma of some kind, a plasma bolt, either from a pistol or a plasma gun. But the ones that don't have horrific amounts of damage on their armor are not normal. Like, their proportions seem wrong. Okay.
These dice hate us. They're killing us.
Did you make your proper obeisance to the dice gods and sacrifice a baby marmoset?
I did, and I still rolled a 99. Yeah. Homichi rolled like 2 90s in a row.
It's because you are not paying obeisance to the dice gods. And you can't see the end of the corridor, but there is a trail of bodies that are leading down the way you guys are walking.
Okay, something tells me we shouldn't be going through this, but I'm gonna keep going. I will make a look. No, I don't see anything.
You see the same dead dudes that... Excuse me,
I'm gonna-
Mink is seeing.
I'm gonna push on forward. I'm just gonna try to go forward if I can. Am I clambering over him? Am I rolling?
No, this isn't an actual pile. These are... You're walking past, a guy here, a guy there.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep going then. I'm gonna be
As you get towards
keeping my eye out.
the end of this corridor, you're approaching what appears to be some form of makeshift barricade. There's all kinds of random shit piled in the middle of this hallway to block it off. Kind of like a breastwork. It's coming up to about the middle of your chest. And there's more dead guys all the way up to this, and then slumped over the face of it.
Want to do a scrutiny check to see if it's safe to get up close to it. What is... Yeah, RNG, please.
He doesn't see anything that he would consider a threat. Yes. You open yourself up to the warp and give a cursory glance with your witch sight to your surroundings, and you are noticing that some of these bodies are not showing up in the Empyrean. Yes. If you were staring at a person that was alive, they would appear like a glowing candle. That would be the essence of every philosopher you've ever read and your own experiences. A living person tends to radiate light. These guys are not radiating light at all, even if they're dead. A person would still have an echo in the warp. It's not that they're not radiating light, they're radiating nothing. None at all. And you can attempt to, let's see. Let me look at what skills you've got.
I have a feeling I know what it is. Personally, out of character. I think I know what it is.
Let's do Scholastic Lore Occult.
Huzzah!
After thinking long and hard about it, there's only two things you can think of in all of the research that you've done that would cause a being to not have a presence in the warp. The first would be if they were born a blank, but you would notice the presence of a living blank, and even to a lesser extent, a dead one, because they don't just radiate nothing, they actually repel the warp in all its forms. The only other thing that's coming to your mind would be the after effects of a possession by an entity of the warp. Well, the after effect of a possession is the person loses their soul. Any warp entity would have done that. The first thing that happens, according to all the research that the Imperium has done into demonic possession, is you forfeit your soul when the possession happens. That's why they execute psychers that lose control. Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the barricade then. Hope to God I don't die.
While you guys are pondering the situation you found yourself in, let's switch over to Tom.
Sure.
Because he's been very patiently standing in the hangar, not doing anything. So what are you going to do, Tom?
When those guys come back, after they mark where they're at, I'm going to take over for them. But I'm going to look on the flight deck again and see, hopefully I don't roll a 99. Last time, I think. If there's anything interesting out there. 99. Oh!
Nailed it.
Thank God. Christ.
There are several items that are floating around in all the flotsam and jetsam that you saw when you walked in, and that you're seeing occasionally drift past your line of sight while you're talking to the search party that you sent out. Actually retrieving them, though, would require you to go out into the airlock.
Like, do I recognize what these items are?
Do you? Roll me some perception. You absolutely do.
Man.
What are they?
They're mostly human weapons. There's, assorted las weapons of all kinds, some of which are severely damaged, some of which appear to be alright, but, without holding them, you can't actually tell if something hasn't been damaged. And there are several weapons that are floating around out there that are much larger than you would expect a human to carry. But you've never seen their like before. You have no idea what they are.
Alright, I'm gonna try then to, I'm just all nervous because, I got attached to something. I guess I'll go out and see what the big weapons are, I suppose.
You already got a pistol.
Take them all. Take it all.
Well, what's the closest one to me that I have like the best chance of getting as it floats back around? One of the big ones or one of the humans?
Let's go to this. You are standing at this is the door that everyone went in. So you're kind of standing just outside in the hallway, looking at stuff floating around in here. And there's a couple items. There's one over here. There's one down here. There's one here. And then
shit, Pat.
oh, I dragged it to the other thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was like you marking something on the ship.
And then the larger ones that appear to be built for an Astarte. There's one here, and one here, and one over here. But not only are these things careening around inside this room, there's wreckage from all of the aircraft that are doing the same. There's bodies that are doing the same. There's big misshapen lumps that used to be aircraft that are doing the same.
Alright, well, closest item to me. So I gotta roll.
You would have to run out and dodge all of the stuff bouncing off the floor and the ceiling and the walls.
I know, but so I gotta roll my dodge.
It would be dodge, yeah.
I'm gonna make the stupidest decision Alice will ever make. Who am I kidding? I'm playing this guy. Got plenty more to come. Alright, let me look at my die. So that Androd agility, does that do anything for this?
It gives you 1 additional degree of success.
Alright. So.
If you pass, you have to actually pass.
Alright, so here we go. Pass 1.
Okay, so which one were you going for?
Closest one.
Well, you have a choice. You have the human one or the Astarte one.
I'll go for... a lot of crazy Astartes in this fucking place.
You're going for the Astarte one?
Yeah, I guess, why not? Fuck it.
Alright, your first dodge, are you... I'm assuming not running full pelt out into the middle of this, and you're...
No, God, no. I'm gonna try to take it as safe as possible, which is not at all.
Alright, so you made it here.
Oh, it's a little pink. Ooh! Just by the skin of my teeth failed that one.
Well, this is supposed to be a huge space.
That's fine, man. I can see where I'm at, don't worry.
Do you want me to change the color? I can make
Wait.
it...
I can see it. I mean, all I gotta do is zoom in and I can see myself better.
Make you bright eye hurting purple.
Alright, so I went backwards because of that small fail.
You're fine. It was just a small piece of debris.
Okay.
Bumped into your backpack.
God damn it, these small failures. Okay. Ah! There's bodies everywhere! What was that?
It was a helmet of some description.
Come on! Okay.
This is the most agile Gallus has ever been.
Come on! You can do
He
it!
still hasn't figured out
no.
how he's gonna grab this thing.
Nope, I have tumbled. Tumbled, I dare say.
You got bumped by some unrecognizable clump of metal.
Fucking piece of shit. Nope. Okay, I can't move now because I'm all stopped.
Well, no, I mean, you're already there. You just have
Oh.
to figure out how you're gonna grab this thing.
Oh,
It's
I'm
because
sorry.
it's
Okay.
moving away from you towards the ceiling.
Well, is there like a strap or anything?
There's a line, there's a safety line on your suit.
I can attach that to it. I didn't know if there was like a strap on the weapon or something. Alright, I'm gonna go try to attach my safety strap. The weapon. And then,
You're gonna just throw a piece of string at it.
well, I'm gonna jump towards it. I'm gonna see if I can get momentum to go cut it off from where it's going.
You could, but then you're gonna be on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, then I can use the ceiling to propel myself down towards the door.
Super agile. I'm gonna love to see these rolls. Go for it.
Oh! Hurricane.
Okay, you successfully managed to push off the floor and grab the weapon.
Okay, now please. Still passed. Don't know how many minuses though I got.
And
because
you
of it.
you successfully managed to not impact your face on the
Thank
ceiling.
God. Thank God for that.
You slowed yourself down with your hands.
Let's
Now
see
push
if
off.
I can push off. Well, all right. Nothing
Okay.
really exciting.
You pushed off. Now do your landing.
Huzzah!
You agile son of a bitch.
I have 51, Draken. If I don't pass with a 51, I'm just gonna take my pistol and blow my head off.
Alright, you successfully managed to retrieve a very strange-looking rifle.
I obviously would have no idea what this is.
You have never seen anything like this before.
Hey Clemens, get a load of this big piece of shit. There he is. There's 5.
He sent Clemens out in a search party.
Well, no, there's 5 of us, remember? So I sent 2 people down and figured Clemens would stay over here. If you want Clemens gone, just say that to unknown guy number 6. I don't mind saying it to unknown guy number 6. Alright,
Well,
okay.
you've got this thing. It's very heavy. What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I can't obviously wield it.
I mean, you just risked your life for this
I
thing.
guess I'll examine it. How do I mean, I'm not gonna know what the fuck it is. Let's examine it. And explode in my face. Or my number 2. Examine. What would that be?
Scrutiny.
Oh god, no. Fail that. Yes, I'll try again. Nope. Now I'm totally confused.
All you can tell is that it is obviously some kind of rifle. But it's a kind of rifle you've never seen before.
I guess I'll just go put it off to the fucking side then. I'll just tie it down against a tree out in the hallway. I can't fucking use it. Alright, then I'm gonna go, as soon as the other guys come back, go walk down the hallway. And I'll say, hey, if you guys want to go fishing out there, there's a few interesting items. I got that thing. Pretty awesome. Don't know what it does. But you guys can go fishing too. And I'll take random guard number 6.
Oh, you called them all back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Never mind. Just delete what I was typing you.
And I'll just take random guard number 6 with me, as Clemens and everyone else kind of just fill out.
Alright, Draken, you guys have had quite enough time to... Is he?
Mhm.
Alright, we'll see if you can unlost yourself.
Alrighty. That's probably a fail. At this point, I think I'm just gonna Vox Mink.
As near as you can figure, you're over here somewhere. You guys don't have to type it all out. You can talk to each other.
You unsocial sons of bitches.
Exactly. Let's see. Do a citizen's test to see if you can pick up his life force. Now he can get a +10.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, so I'm rolling. Yeah.
You're trying to direct him to you. Yeah, just ignore the mounds of corpses that you keep walking past, because that's all you've found in this little excursion of yours is dead bodies.
Alright, see if we can do this.
Wow.
I like how Pat size.
I'd really like for him to do something other than be fucking lost. No, you start walking the exact opposite direction from what you're being directed to walk towards.
Okay, head down the corridor, take a right. Oh, go backwards and then take a left. Got it.
You can tell him that he's obviously walking away from you.
Okay.
You're becoming close to my body.
Was that
Far
with or
enough.
without the Vox channel open?
Fancy that.
Fancy what?
Knox not trusting. Giant Space Marine.
Why would he not trust the giant space marine?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't tell. Maybe he doesn't tell us shit.
Nope.
We are. Never mind. The greatest of chaos. Why they always get stopped.
Meanwhile, you guys are standing in front of this barricade pondering what to do.
Punch it. Alright, Solvite. Be the man you always knew you could be.
Okay. Scrutiny check this thing as I'm close to it. See what I can tell about it, if it's dangerous to try to move or anything. I passed it.
You don't see anything dangerous on the barricade. However, behind the barricade, there are murder slits in the wall.
Okay. So, I'm going to try to get past this barricade if I can. So what do I need to roll for that?
Agility.
Oh my god, I finally rolled it in agility.
You take a running jump and kind of vault yourself over the top. And land on the other side.
Okay, scrutiny perception check to see if there's anything around.
Perception.
Did not pass that.
Other than the murder slits in the wall, which you're assuming is the reason for all of those dead Marines in a big heap at the end of the last intersection that you guys passed. You're not seeing anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
As routine as it's becoming for you guys to see dead word bearers and no Raven Guard.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm gonna tell main K. I'm over here. I'm not seeing anything crazy. I'm still talking to you, so I'm not dead. I guess you can probably come over if you want to. And I'm gonna kinda continue on if I can.
You successfully managed to vault the same way Soullight did, however...
It's like I've inherited the curse.
You know, I was nice. I gave you a funny cursed heirloom. I could have given you one of the bad ones that, like, jams every weapon around it or makes everyone lose armor.
Is it to the point where I've caught up with...
You guys are wearing environment suits. They have magnetic feet. Well, the ship isn't moving.
Okay, so are you thinking that, or were you saying that, or?
He's being a smartass.
Voxman, am I close yet?
Trying to distract me from typing him horrific things.
Oh, okay.
Pardon.
So Draken is typing. Tom.
Yep.
You've arrived at the first room that your initial scouting party passed
Okay.
because the door is damaged.
Can I see inside? Is there a big enough gap that I could? Obviously, it's pitch black, so I'll shove my flashlight through.
Right. Stick your flashlight in there and
Roll perception.
yeah.
That room is nothing but ice crystals. Nothing but worthless.
You can't even find a crack to put your flashlight through. That will give you a view into the room.
Alright. Room is useless to me. On to the next room. And when we get to the next room, roll another 100 real quick for it. A little better. Didn't pass, but it's a little better. Do I see anything with that one, Pat, or is that still a dud too?
Nope, you're not seeing a way to actually get any light into this room. You want to mark it and come back later?
Oh. We want to get to the next room.
And you would have to roll some dice there, Draken. I do too, god damn it.
I haven't seen 100 out of you, sir. I've seen 90s. I've seen 90s. I rolled 3.
Let's see. You are trained in the lore of the Horus Heresy because you were a librarian. So I will give you a plus 10 for that.
Oh.
You have more knowledge than a regular battle brother would. That was an instantaneous thing, like as you were in the middle of vaulting. Yep. Tom, do you just want to mark that door and try another one?
Yep. Nope. Better, but nope. Although, can I do it twice on this door? Or do I not care enough anymore?
That is entirely up to you.
I'm gonna perception. Flashlight that way. Oh, Tom. Thanks, guys. You guys taking all the good rolls. Well, must have been something. Well, I'm gonna...
You didn't
Alright.
move fast enough, Tom.
What's up?
So you didn't move fast enough.
So it moved into a door down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna raise my shotgun up. Light. Start making my way, and I'm gonna symbol to the other guy who's with me to do the same. And I'm gonna radio Clemens. I'm gonna Vox Clemens, sorry, quietly and said, "Got movement up here." I don't know, man. Are we?
You can hear him talking. You don't know what he saw. Slightly. You should be.
Alright,
Okay.
is that door completely covered, Pat, with that I'm shining the flashlight towards?
It's not completely covered. It is damaged, but you
Oh.
could. It's damaged to the point where you could just walk inside.
So I'm hearing stuff, so I'm gonna Vox some, well, say over the box, be like, hey, Gallus, what's going on?
I'm talking quietly. I'm not quiet. We might have some friends. Ours.
Okay. So while he's saying that, I'm gonna turn and look at Mink and say, I think they might have company down there.
And then a poltergeist voice happens. There.
Do I see anything?
You guys are on the
Mink is
other end of the
doing?
ship. You see
No, I
him
mean,
crouched down, staring at the floor.
So I'm just gonna kind of look at him, give him a second, say, hey, Mink, did you hear me?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna back up on the door. I'm gonna have the one guy on the left-hand side. Wait. One guy on the left-hand side, I'm gonna go on the right-hand side. Oh, sweet God. Huh. Well. Is my guy all right? Is he not panicking? Or is
You're
he
fine.
just like, oh my God.
No, you're fine. It's inside the room.
I'm gonna mumble to him like, you think looking would be a good idea? Come on, random guy number 6. Think looking inside is a good idea. I'm gonna Vox Solvite. Hey, Solvite, we got quite a bit of bolter fire up here. Are one of you guys up here? One of you guys make a wrong turn? Because someone is shooting out of something in there. I haven't decided if I wanna. Flip a coin for me. Wow, Jesus Christ. Okay, flip a coin for me, Pat.
I'm gonna tell Alice.
High or low?
No, we are not
We're going high,
down
baby.
there.
Yeah, we go look inside. All right, I come around the. Obviously, I can't see anything without shining the flashlight in, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go around the corner, quietly, stick my gun around, and look.
What I know about that drop site, Pat, the massacre.
Hang on.
Or all right, I guess perception to enter the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Camera perception. All right, whatever. Roll the other guy. Maybe the other guy sees something. Do you want me to roll it, Pat? No. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go on through the right, shine the flashlight around. I'm gonna go on the left, shine the flashlight around. I'm gonna radio Clemens, watch back. There's some funny shit going on in here. Solvite, keep your eyes open. There might be ghosts aboard this ship, as dumb as that sounds. Let's just see if there's anything fun in this room. Go average. Look at this. 54, 44, 53, 42, 49.
Zypher, you are one of the chapters that does give that truth out to its battle brothers. It's
Okay.
part of the oath that the High Marshal takes every time there's a new one. They are renewing the oath that Sigismund took when the Legion was broken up. It's the longest running crusade in the history of the Imperium. It's been going for 10,000 years.
Yeah. I just wondered if my character would know about that.
You guys were actually supposed to be there, but you were late.
Ah. Good thing we were late.
With the exception of the Raven Guard actually rescued themselves. As insane as
Yeah,
that
they
is.
did. Yeah, didn't they lose like what, 80,000 troops or something?
83,000, depending on who you
Yeah.
ask. They only had about 3,000 members actually survive the drop site massacre.
When you come over tomorrow, Pat, you could tell me how that transpired.
The drop site?
I mean, how it got. I tried reading something about it. It really didn't explain why it was so bad.
The TLDR version is when Horus destroyed one of the planets in the Esfon system, the Emperor sent out a punitive strike force to arrest him and bring him to heel. It consisted of 8 legions going after I think it was 3 that he had with him. It was 3 or 4. I think it was 3. But when they arrived, they were deployed in 2 separate waves. The first wave, which took the brunt of all of the casualties, were all legions that stayed loyal to the Emperor. The second wave that landed behind the first wave were all loyal to Horus. So when the first wave retreated to get reinforcements from the fresh waves landing in the second wave opened fire on them as they approached the landing zones. So they were caught in a crossfire between the guys that were supposed to be helping them and the guys they were supposed to be attacking.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was the Salamanders and the Raven Guard that took the brunt of it, didn't they?
The Salamanders, the Raven Guard, the Iron Hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Iron Hands.
It was actually 4. Now that I think about it, he had 4 when he was there.
Death Guard, right? World Eaters,
Sons
Alpha
of
Legion.
Horus, the Emperor's Children, the World Eaters, the Death Guard, the Word Bearers, the Night Lords, the Iron Warriors, and the Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
And however many fucking members of the Imperial Army. Certainly millions.
Alright, you guys are up.
Well, I'm just letting Mink know. I do know of that. It was tragic. And then I told him that you were reporting ghosts are aboard. So my question to Mink is, should we continue or should we head back to investigate?
Be warp sense.
Here we go, Mike. I can feel.
No.
You're not
Alright.
detecting anything strange.
Disappeared anyway. So.
He must be. Yeah, he must be imagining things. He is, after all, a frail mortal.
Oh yeah. All right. You have fun then. Whatever the fuck you're doing. And all right, I'm gonna. I don't see anything, Pat. I'm around. Not see anything. Not see anything. One more.
Other than the,
Yes. Past that. Scrutiny.
this was you searching the room.
This was me searching the room before I go to the middle and go.
In the midst of all of these serfs, there is a figure slumped in the back of the room.
Alright, I'll go over to him and I guess Minox. We get unlost. Or go with them or something now.
As you approach this figure, he's not wearing the gunmetal gray armor that you've seen on all the other Marines here. His is black.
Okay, I guess I wouldn't know who he was, or would I know? Would I recognize it as a black or a raven?
Yeah. It's
Alright.
similar to Minx, but you can't see any iconography because he's covered in dead people.
Alright, I guess I'll try to pull some of them off of them. It's just serfs. They're humans. Come on.
You drag the first one off of his chest, and it almost appears that he died trying to protect these people. I mean, he has a very macabre helmet. It's almost as if it was made out of a human skull. The front of it, anyway.
Alright. Pull another off. Ooh, just missed that one.
The rest of them seem to be frozen into a big heap by the bodily fluids they lost when they were murdered.
Alright.
You can see, however, that the front of his chest plate is
Matches Minx.
completely demolished. It literally looks to you like someone put their hand in the middle of his breastplate and just closed their fist.
Alright. Hey, Mink, it seems like we got another one of you useless sons of bitches down here. Looks just like you, too. Up a skull on his face. Trying to protect these useless fucking Imperials. You ever see that movie, Alien? That was made a bajillion years ago? It's kind of like that right now. His chest is gone. Sure. No problem. On to the next one. Alright, Pat. Minox. Do it.
Yes. Okay, rolling.
Do it, Minox. Get your way back to them.
He does.
And this is for perception?
Yes.
Oh, that was right in the dot with mine, but now I get a 1 degree of success then.
You're at a very long hallway that has an abrupt turn at the end of it. And the wall on the left at the end of this hallway is covered in impact craters. Almost like weapons fire.
Alright, I'm going to approach that, get close to it, but not peek the doorway.
It's not really a door. It's an L intersection in a hallway.
So I get right up to that corner and can I like roll for stealth to see if I can peek and look see what's there?
Absolutely.
The loudest of noise.
No, so I just basically peek over and try to look at the corner.
You see a
Okay.
very large mound of dead Marines.
Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna start going down this hallway carefully.
You callous bastard. They had families and friends.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna catch up to them at this point.
Well, you're gonna have to vault that particular pile of dead Marines.
Oh
Because
boy.
it's taller than you are. Can you pause, Draken, so I can let this dog out before he keeps interrupting?
Was I going to do that roll?
Go ahead.
Alright, here goes. And I failed that by 1.
So you climbed up to the top and then tripped
Oh boy.
and floated your way back down to the floor.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything I can use to help me get up there.
Did you fall over on the other side, or did you fall back over? Pat?
But he landed on the other side.
Okay, so you're fine.
Okay.
Towards the end of the hallway, you can see Mink and Solvite having a conversation behind a Bastian bulwark, breastwork, whatever you want to call it. Strong point. You just gonna stand in the middle of the hallway gawking?
No, I'm gonna go up. So I'm gonna catch up to them.
Or well, you're standing in the middle of the hall doing nothing.
Okay, so I'm
This
back.
would be your cue to walk.
Yeah, alright, I start walking.
And I'm assuming we notice
You guys
him
can
coming
hear
up.
footfalls behind you.
I'm gonna turn and look.
It's Minox.
Say, oh hey, did you find the kitchen?
Unfortunately, no, I did not.
I didn't think so. So, we wanted to keep going, right? Kind of gesturing towards Mink, seeing if he had any more input or anything, or if he's gonna be okay. Okay. Onward! And I will trot off the direction we were going.
You guys are cold.
He can make it. I'm sure he can make it.
Walmichi.
Yes.
Put the bong resin down. Jump over the barricade.
Okay, I'll try again. Ready, fail again. Try again.
Ask a space marine for help.
They walked away and left him.
Bunch of dicks. Oh, I hate space marines.
I'll try again.
I expected better of you, Soulite.
I'm just covered in a pile of corpses.
There you go.
I'm now on the other side, completely covered in blood and whatever else was in the corpses.
Well, it's all frozen.
Lots of ice crystals on it.
Which is probably why he was slipping over it all the time.
I'm gonna run up and try to find the others. And I just catch up to you guys.
Roll perception for me, Momiji.
Okay.
That's actually not what I was making him roll for.
No,
You
I
guys
didn't
and your
pass.
fucking failures. God damn it.
Here, Aegis. I will help you with it, so we're not failing so hard. Give us each 20 points to every one of our rolls all the time.
No.
Is it possible for me to use an infamy point? Try
Have
that
to
again.
do it before you roll
Okay.
the dice.
Okay.
If you really wanted to, you could burn one and try again.
Oh, why not? I'll do that then. Here goes, come on.
Roll so high.
This game was the exact opposite. You guys be doing fantastic.
I'd be yelling at you guys to quit spoiling all my fun by blowing all these checks out of the water. You guys are standing at that last L that had the barricade in front of it is the hallway that leads to the armory. There's a large set of very heavy-duty blast doors on your left, and they're sealed.
Can we probably can't open it then if we don't have power.
They have received quite a lot of weapons fire, and there's some pitting and some scoring on the surface of the doors, but these are very heavily armored, and they're designed to resist somebody coming in from the side you're standing on. Yeah, there's no holes in them. You can't tell how thick these are, but there's some pitting from what you believe to be a melt-a-charge that hasn't breached the door.
I didn't think so.
Important thing is you found it.
Mm-hmm. Now we gotta see if we can get power to it somehow.
Alright, I'll take a look. Redemption.
There are assorted vents and whatnot over your head, and Minox believes that he could slip through them if he wasn't wearing an environmental suit. Yeah. Like the actual vent isn't big enough to allow his suit to pass. Hazard suits in 40K are basically like NASA space suits. They're fucking huge.
Take the suit off, go for it.
Yeah, take your helmet off. It's just a vacuum. It won't kill you.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So
Okay.
we should probably, if we take that route, we probably have to power up the whole station, get the whole vacuum thing fixed.
Yeah, it might be easier just to... Yeah. Hey, Ming, can you recall if there's, like, secondary entrances to the armory? Nope. Okay. I don't know what's on a Raven ship, let alone a battle barge.
You guys are at the end of a dead-end hallway. It's designed to funnel people into a kill zone.
Yeah, because it's a critical location.
Okay. You're not detecting any people or objects that have a spiritual charge.
Hmm.
Nope. I got no power. There's no way of getting through that door. So I guess we go back. Go to the engine room that you wanted to go to? If you can. In a old Raven battle barge, yes.
You ungrateful bastard.
Hey, I love Suetonius.
See if he
is
blesses
amazing.
your armor again.
He is amazing. But he straight up said he knows nothing about this battle barge. So I'm
He
kind of
says he
down
knows nothing about the interior layout.
without power. Okay, off we go.
While they're doing that, Tom, what have you been up to?
Was there nothing from Jenkins yet, huh?
I typed earlier. He said he was on his final approach. It was going to be about 15 minutes.
Alright, well, I guess I'll check one more door.
Yeah, you figure if you check one more door and turn around, you can meet him by the time they land.
Yep, that sounds good. I enjoy everything that you were saying there. Alright, I walk up to the door. Make sure I'm holding my shotgun out, because you never know what crazy shit's going to be around these days.
Because you're scared of the
I'm
dark.
Yes, you're damn right. Alright. Alright. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are not prepared.
So, nothing?
Sorry, I had to. You don't
Nope.
see a way
Alright, I'll
into this
mark it.
room past the blockage.
Damn it. God damn it. Look at this. Nothing bad. Okay. Turn around, walk back. What's perception?
All right, about the time you get to the entrance to the flight deck, you hear a very large bang from inside, which you assume is Jenkins returning.
I guess I head back to the place.
You're there. You're in the hallway outside when you hear the bang.
Alright, I'm gonna peek my head inside. What the hell happened?
It's one of the drop ships that you guys came in on.
Okay. Obviously, they have to scurry themselves past all that debris, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'll wait for him in here. I ain't a bitch. Alright, when they make it back. Nice job, Jenkins. Glad to see it back in one piece. Suetanius found this. I'm gonna pick it up. Since we're in a weightless environment, it's not sure that heavy. Kind of gently move it up and down in front of me. So, what is this? I love this man. I love our tech marine. By far, my favorite character.
I do too.
Not enough candles? Nice. Like you're shaking a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I do that too, bud. It's alright. I understand you can't always get up. We'll get you there one day. Anyway. No! I worked so hard for it. I'm gonna break it in front of me. You mean person. Well, I mean, obviously you have a better opportunity with it than I do. So say it tradesies. Can have that. As long as my las pistol and I guess I'll flash him the one revolver I found, and this gets fixed. Otherwise, I guess I'm kind of shit creek, aren't I? Just keep finding all these broken guns. Well, that's not much better there, Ben. At least he's super close. I'm just gonna hear like the dial-up sound emit from him. I'm gonna make this Tech Marine a better Tech Marine. My mass amount of insults. Aslan. Plasma, huh? That seems like it could fetch a pretty penny, huh?
Yes.
You just got machine tentacle slapped.
Well, what? A rug from the Dark Ages that you're just staring at, panicking over. So tell you
And
what.
you said, let's sell it.
Because why do I care about it? Fuck, I care.
That's why he slapped you.
Well, tell you what, then, Susitanius. Have it as a gift from me. Get all excited and gibberish and simulates that binary noise over it. Okay, bud. Well, would you mind taking care of that with the sacred oil? Do it as a kind gesture. Gave him this nice thing from the Dark Ages. Yep.
Nobody actually knows what that is. He's gonna have to go back and study it. I was kind of hoping he would pass. Jerk.
Why, bro?
In addition to him coming back, he's brought a servitor, a cargo servitor, that's carrying a very large, ridiculous-looking contraption to you. And Jenkins, of course.
Okay. So, where are we going with this, Manius? Going back to the bridge, you're going back, you know. Because after we get this ship all powered up, there's some, terminal beta 6. You know how to get there, right? Man bridge. Got it. You lead the way, Satanius. After this, though, I'm gonna need that, metal arm of yours, your help. I open some doors down here. As you would say, my fleshy, primitive body can't, wiggle myself through. You know what, fuck it, Stranus. Let's go get your shit done. I'm done with this tech priest work. It's my favorite when he makes 90 rolls. Because it's just so funny. It's like...
You know, it is funny, because he passes on like a 70.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, god damn it.
What the fuck is his tech use? Really silly. 67?
Yeah,
when he's not using any of his tools or oil.
He picks it up with his arm and he's still like, no.
If I used his tools and applied a bunch of oil, I could actually make that an 87.
Bill wouldn't have passed.
No, no he wouldn't.
That's the shitty thing. Alright, Pat, we're walking to the command bridge. You can have these guys do whatever they're going to do now.
So, you guys started walking towards the stern of the ship? It's not really an entity, it's more of a... Let's see if I can put this in more correct terminology. You're getting a subtle, almost nagging pull, like a voice at the back of your head telling you that you need to go this direction when you get to a corner and you have a choice to make. You can't tell where it's coming from or why you're listening to it. You're being drawn that way. What I'm saying is when you're in a corridor and you get to one that branches, you're getting a subtle pull telling you that you need to go this direction, even though you have no idea what's in that direction. And you don't know why you're following that direction. Or, it doesn't make any sense to you. It just feels right, yeah. I guess.
Yeah, because I'm not sure where I'm going, so he said he wanted to go see this thing there. I'm going to check it out with him.
Not spotting anything? Not just walking? You're following this blindly? Yep. If there's anything weird going on, it'd be screaming at you. You're not feeling anything. You're still not spotting any Raven Guard, and it's actually starting to bother you that you haven't even seen a single body other than the chapter serfs. And other than the one that Gallus told you he found and the guy sitting on the command bridge, I mean, a ship this size in modern terms can carry upwards of 300 Marines if it has to. You haven't actually been keeping count, but there's been a significant number. So there was obviously a very large fight going on, but you don't know how they got on the ship. More than likely. I mean, there are 10 ships outside. Minox? Yeah, not Gallus, Solvite?
Uh, okay.
Okay then. You've gotten to what appears to be the outside of the engineering. These are also some very large blast doors that appear to be closed. Yeah.
They are some damn good doors.
As you're looking at them, the doors themselves seem very strange compared to the material that's used in the corridors and the walls that you guys have been walking past. It's the rest of the ship you know is ancient, but it's not really showing its age. These are very corroded. They're actually kind of flaking.
I'm just kind of following you, watching and seeing what you're looking at, and just waiting for any information.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a 99. You failed!
Go away, Steam. I need my buttons. No. For all you know, I could just be rolling dice to fuck with you. Or I could be rolling dice for something terrifying and horrific.
I'm hoping for terrifying and horrific.
Are you going to approach the doors?
Okay, I'm probably gonna see that he does that. So I'm gonna say, are you okay, Mink? And then I'm also gonna tell him, now remember about touching doors. Would you like me to touch doors first?
I want you to open Soullight. Do it for all of us.
I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm just
Absolutely.
casually walking up there. You can say something to make me stop. I'm just gonna casually walk up to it. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Mink should be a tech priest. He doesn't talk much.
I know. I've been doing rash things to make him open up to me for a little bit.
Biker was definitely not his first line of work. Father was a robot. His mother was a robot.
His grandfather was a toaster.
Delicious.
I'm gonna gesture. Be my guest. Go ahead. Just remember when you touch doors, what happens. I'll be ready.
Probably getting high.
Alright, I'm here. Okay, I also go with you.
I'm not standing near him when he touches the door, but I'll be ready for whatever happens.
Yeah, I'll just be right behind Mink in case anything happens.
Take a senescence test. Senescence test, Mike. Terrific.
63.
63.
Come on, give it to him. Just give it to him.
The dice gods don't care about bunnies. They care about baby marmosets and baby marmosets only.
I'm just gonna
Tom, roll me perception again.
sit there. I'm gonna see Mink. And I'm just gonna snicker. Just a little snicker. And just say, I told you.
Tom. Tom.
Rise.
Tom's AFK. Sigh.
Right, Pine. So, I guess I'm rolling. No, I see you there, and I ask, "Are you okay over there?"
Not me. I'm just saying I told you so.
Tom, roll perception.
My laptop's broke. Alright guys, you got 15 minutes. So.
Roll perception, Tom.
Long perception. Yes, got it. Anything terrifying about to witness?
I hope so. Terrifying, anyways, not Doom. Doom's a little too much. Terrifying would be good.
We'll look around. Can any of you guys hear that? Like, got quite a host of guys running towards us.
Walking that.
Talking to the guys around me.
I did that wrong.
Staring contest again. Are they coming from behind me or in front of me, Pat?
You can't tell,
Alright, well, I guess if the fucking...
but it appears you're the only one who's hearing whatever it is you're hearing.
Oh, I guess I'm not gonna hold up their little expedition to get the power back on, but I'm gonna look around a little bit. That's really anything for that? Shine the flashlight
Perception.
backwards or whatever. All that I could be. Perception. Felt this time. Boom! Oh, sir. Hearing all the things now.
You ain't afraid of no ghost.
Nope. Some people call this witchcraft. I call this bitchcraft. Had it. I guess keep walking then. Da-da-da-da. Unless you're
Typing.
Sorry.
Pay attention. God.
No. So just keep walking then. Trying to vanish.
Okay.
I honestly can't do anything about it. If I had, our neighborhood itchy psyker, had some light, but no.
You could always pray to the corpse god
Pray to
or
the
some
Emperor.
other power.
Nah, dude. Fuck that.
I was just asking you what you were seeing.
I'll Vox,
Mhm.
be like, hey Mink, are you sure there ain't nothing in here?
Hmm. You can try. Hmm. Willpower. Hmm. Actually, hang on a sec. Wait. I gotta look at something. It's actually gonna be +0 because you're getting a -10 for your proximity.
I'm about 100% sure, Solvite. I don't know what to think. I think this place is just a bad place to be. Too much death on the ship. Way too much for something just to grow.
I know. So you don't do anything about the pounding in your temple? No. It's only getting worse the closer you get to the door.
I'm gonna
Kind of.
Nope. Nope.
Kind of just seeing Mink sitting here in pain. So I'm almost tempted to just, plow through the door.
By all means, plow
Oh.
through the door. Or attempt to.
I might attempt to. I think I'm just gonna look at him and be like, this is getting nowhere. I'm going to try to open the door without just like plowing right through it. But I'm just gonna push it. Give it a push. What kind of roll? Strength roll?
Yep.
Passed it.
Now make an agility test.
Did not pass it.
When you walk up to the door and you put your hand on it and start pushing, it just crumbles and your hand goes right through it. And a blast of gas comes flying out and knocks you to your feet.
Worth it.
And somehow, you're not quite sure how, it's permeating through the filters in your helmet. And you can smell it and taste it. And same for Minox.
Oh God, what is this?
Yummy.
What have you done?
Am Am I able to identify what I'm smelling / tasting?
It's the smell of death.
Good enough for me. I'm okay
It
with that.
is the most foul corpse gas you've ever smelled.
I'm okay with that. Cool, I'm gonna try to get up then. Just gonna get up. I'm gonna go up to the doorway then, right? Or do I gotta roll? Can I roll a toughness for the smell? I don't know.
What are you gonna do? I mean, you don't
Go
even know how
on.
it's getting in your suit.
Oh god. It's falling to his knees. I'm gonna go over and try to help Mink up. And then most likely try to leave. If I can.
As you go to pick up Mink, there's a very cloying, thick, green fog that's billowing out of the door. You're not quite sure how it's even doing that
User
because there's no
disconnected from your
atmosphere.
channel.
I'm gonna say I thought I just made Tom rage quit.
I'm so mad right now. I'm so angry.
I've been tormenting Tom this entire session.
Okay, so I went to go pick up Mink, and then what happened exactly? I just got sidetracked for a second there.
There's a very
The
thick,
gas.
cloying, greenish tinged fog that is billowing out of this door. And you don't quite understand how it's even doing that because there's no atmosphere for it to be interacting with.
Okay.
I mean, it shouldn't be falling to the floor and spreading in a cloud. It should be just dispersing.
Yeah. I'm grabbing Mink. Going to try to drag him away. If I can. And then hopefully Minox is able to go with me. If not, I'll try to grab him. I want to Vox Gallus and say, hey, just opened up the door. And there's a lot of yucky gas. And it smells awful. And I'm trying to get away from it.
Smells awful.
Yeah, you should come smell it.
What the fuck do you mean smelly gas?
Yeah, we're
How is
smelling
gas in this goddamn place?
I don't know, but it's green. It's there. It's there. It's not dispersing like normal.
Show me potato salad. Oh! Yes!
Yeah, what was that for?
Would I recognize what he's talking about, Pat, since I'm part of Chaos?
You are recently turned. You think he's describing some form of chemical weapon.
God damn it. Just wasted that on a fucking chemical weapon. I was really hoping to be like, oh, you saw this before. Oh god, run away from it.
I heard Ming say something, but I cannot make heads or tails of that.
So, how's Minox? You know, without breathing that, yeah. How's he faring? You alright?
It's very nauseating.
He needs to take a toughness test.
Oh god.
Toughness!
That's definitely nope.
He just got gangrene.
You just puked all over the inside of your helmet.
Oh man.
Oh.
Okay. Am
So
I
that's
dragging?
gonna have some ramifications.
Am I dragging Mink away and them? We're
Mhm.
trying to get away from this stuff. Are we able to get away? Are we getting away from it, or is it still?
You're sort of dragging him, but as you're dragging him, everything that green fog is touching is corroding.
Our suits are probably screwed now, aren't they?
It hasn't
Okay.
touched you yet. The initial explosion of gas that knocked you over was just gas.
Okay.
It was, you released the pressure of a sealed container.
Do I know anything about chaos gods, like my character?
No.
Okay, so I'm not gonna have any idea what that is then. Okay, we're still moving. We're moving fast. I'm gonna back.
I mean, you
Galaxy
may have
say-
fought Chaos Marines, but as for, the actual entities themselves, they don't give that information to
Yeah.
Marines. And when they do encounter those things, they
Wipe
get their
them.
minds wiped.
Yeah.
Hey Pat, where are we on the ship right now?
You guys are about here. You were almost to the bridge when they started calling you. They are down here by the engineerium.
Alright, well, I mean, all I think is some chemical weapon. Minox. Sorry, think, can you contain it? Is it, I mean, close some damn doors, do something with it?
He's out. He's out. I'm dragging him.
Sorry, Sulfite.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm getting him out. I'm noticing that the things, like all the metal and stuff around it, is corroding. So, is Suetonius having anything luck with the power at all?
We're just getting up to this damn command bridge.
Because if he can get some power and maybe shut some hallways down or something, it'd be nice.
I mean, this whole thing could be going foo-bar right now on you guys. Alright. We're gonna go up to the bridge right now and power it up.
Okay.
Or I should say we're gonna see if we can power it.
Do I notice anything around me that I can, I don't know, stop it? Slow it?
That you can stop this with? No. However, as you start dragging Mink away, this goes for you and Jenkins and everybody up there with you, Tom. You can hear, and you can't seem to tell where it's coming from. You can hear very dry, desiccated cackling.
Oh, God. God damn it. Now tell me, you guys have had to hear that. Jenkins? Commons? Anyway? Seems like maybe our Space Marine boys, or sorry, our Tin Men, stirred up some shit downstairs. So, I don't honestly know. Doesn't sound too nice though. I'm gonna look over Suetonius. How long would it take with these parts? Do you estimate? Give me something here. It would take to power up this ship, or to get some stuff back online, like the lights or whatever. And I'll have guys. I'll be watching the back, and I'll have two guys watching the front with their flashlights. They're walking.
And as I'm dragging Mink away, I'm also trying to wake up Mink, snap him back into action. Hopefully something's working.
What about you, Minox? You still?
I'm trying to like walk away or something. I just throw up all over my suit.
One terminal on the bridge. Could that be the power? What would that one terminal be? Right. Well, that was a dumb question. West unit is plugged into. Okay. Obviously. Now, real quick, Pat. If, let's say, quote unquote, we turned on the self-defense, we actually find that fucking button and blah blah blah. Would it know friend from foe, or would it just be shoot?
Well, none of you guys are going to be in the ship's computer, so
We would all die.
Right, well, I guess it's fucking close to this damn bridge. So, might as well keep going. Ain't scared nothing. Alright, Jenkins. Get that fucking gun. You point it at something. If it don't look like us, don't look like our space boys, you shoot it. We'll get out of here, guys. Alright.
do you want to end it there?
Sure, that'd be a good spot.
Because I know you said you had 15 minutes to go, like a half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Of course, now, right at the end, it has to. Thank you, Solvite. No, it's fine. I'm actually thanking you.
Doing my job.
Some ridiculous something's gonna happen now. Alright, Pat. What's the
Just-
experience we get?
Releasing evilness everywhere.
Releasing fucking Nurgle shit.